Hi, this is Dennis Gage. Thanks for tuning in to My Classic Car, home of the certified car nut. This week we're in the land of cheese at the 28th Iola Old Car Show and Swap Meet in Iola, Wisconsin. There are thousands of cars here, ranging from the early 1900s all the way up through the 90s. The Iola Car Show is one of the largest events of its kind in the Midwest, perhaps one of the largest in the country. If you're a classic car lover, this is the place to be. The special showcase this year features a century of progress of the automobile. And joining me now is Mike Mazemke, PR Director for the Iola Show.
How you doing? Good to see you.
I'm doing great. A little damp, but it doesn't seem to have dampened anybody's spirits for this event.
No, they're still pulling in.
They sure are.
You bet. We got quite a show going on this year. We got a blue ribbon exhibit. We got a theme exhibit. We've got post-war, pre-war cars. We got a huge swap area going on, 4,200 spaces. We get about 138,000 people coming to this.
Man, that's a lot of people for a town of about 1,000 or so, right?
It's pretty tough trying to handle it all with a small town.
But this is the 28th year, so you got it down pretty well.
You betcha. We got airplanes going over. We're shooting some pictures, you know, just like the NFL, kind of making sure we got our game plan all straight here. And we coordinate like 2,700 people, and they put in over 28,000 work hours, and we seem to pull it off pretty well every year.
Well, you know, it's a legendary show. It's a tradition. People, you know, plan their vacations around this. I've talked to people that have been here, you know, oh, this is my 18th show, or this is my 20th show.
You betcha. We get a lot of people that are real excited, and they bring their kids that were, you know, young infants coming to the show, and now they're old and have bought cars here, and we got some great stories going on.
Now, how many cars do you think you'll have here over the
Oh, we'll have somewhere between 2,000 and 2,500 depending on the weather. It seems like it's getting a little brighter out. So.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's going to be nice.
You bet.
But it really is a great event. Beautiful facility, the grounds are really nice, and it's just great to be up here.
It is, and we appreciate your coming.
Well, hey, thanks a lot.
Each July, Cruisin Publications, the publishers of Old Cars Weekly, and the town of Iola, Wisconsin hold a monster old car show and swap meet that covers about 300 acres. The annual attendance at this show is over 130,000 car lovers and 2,500 choice classic cars. Did I just arrive in heaven or what? These fascinating vehicles range from the early 1900s through 1975. I was lucky enough to chat for a moment with the founder of Cruisin Publications, Chet Krause, and ask him just how this event got started.
It sure didn't start on these levels, believe me. It started as down in our village park, and what happened was we were launching a periodical called Old Cars, and at that time the Lions Club was feeding chicken, and we just conceived that if we would invite people in the area with old cars in, that way they could sell more chicken and we would get to know the people.
Everybody wins.
And everybody came.
Well, now, Gary, this is a pretty sweet 57, modified a bit. You got, what, a 502 crate engine?
502 horse, 502 crate engine.
Oh, that's pretty serious. Yes, it is. But there's more mods than just the engine, isn't there? This thing's been stretched a bit.
Yeah, there's quite a little change on this car.
It's the longest 57 I've ever seen. It's an 8-door limo.
Right.
Now, this was what, produced for the government, or what's the deal on this?
Stageway in Fort Smith, Arkansas actually produced this vehicle, and they made about 200 of these.
In 57, they made 200?
Right.
Now, they made some, you've got a 55 and a 56 too?
I've got 2 5s, 2 6s, and a 7.
Oh, man. You got more of these than anybody I know. I didn't even know they made them. This is really nice, though. Now, when they made this, they didn't do quite the job you did on it. You refined it quite a lot, didn't you?
Well, the doors are a real problem. I didn't like the way that they fit, so we made our own doors on this car. We had the limo to go by. Everything was right there. We could measure everything up, and so we took factory doors and made our own doors.
So you were telling me you took, what, 38 pounds of lead out of one of their doors?
That's really basically the story. They used lead, and it was just hard to understand why they could do what we did, but we have the new welders and new technology.
Yeah. Well, it's beautiful. I bet it gets some looks, too.
Yes, sir. Yes, it does.
And can I open it up?
Sure, go ahead.
Because I was looking inside, it's beautiful interior. That doesn't look like stock 57 either.
It's a 95 Lincoln Town Car front seat, but the rest of the seats are all original 57 Chevy.
It is cruising in style and comfort. You even have your traffic minder there on the dash.
Traffic viewer, yeah.
It wouldn't be a 57 without it, would it?
Got to have that tilt and that air too.
So you drive this around, eh?
Oh, all the time, yeah.
Yeah, wow. You take me out later?
Sure, no problem.
Oh yeah, I'd love that. Thanks, man. You do great work.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. That is cool. Well, now, Dave, this is a beautiful 56 Fairlane Victoria Ford. Gorgeous car. What, peacock blue and colonial white. Very nice 50s car. You drive it in that?
Yeah, we drive it 4,000 to 5,000 miles a year.
I love it, but you know what drew me here was not this 56 Ford, but it was this 56 Ford Fairlane Victoria golf cart. This thing is a kick. I love this. You built it, right?
Correct.
And is it all steel? Is it?
Yeah, all parts are steel, correct. We took junk cars and cut all the parts out of them and shrunk them down.
How'd you shrink it down?
The hood and the trunk were shrunk in what we call quarter sectioning. In other words, we took percentages out of each quarter of each one of them. And
Does it open up?
yes, this does open up. We can carry a cooler in here.
Well, that's very important out on a golf course.
Oh yeah, you got to have a little refreshment.
That's right. Now the dash also. I mean, that's pretty much a section down.
Took 2 feet out of that, and we had the Hudson windshield wiper arms.
The terraplane or something?
Yep, terraplane.
That's great. The trunk even opens up. I like that.
Yep.
Oh, this is gorgeous. I love it. Now I got to ask you though, which one gets more looks?
Oh, we know which one does. This one here goes everywhere, and everybody has to stop and see this one.
Oh yeah, it's got to. I mean, it just has to make people smile.
Yeah, we've been very fortunate. People have really enjoyed this one. And they've been very kind. They want to know how it's built, and we tell them. It took us a winter to do it.
Well, the winters are long up here, so you know.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, I tell you, and it runs and everything, right?
Oh yeah.
Maybe you could take me for a spin around the park a little later.
Fine. We'll go out there and
Sounds good. Yeah, I'd like to. Oh, this is beautiful, Dave. I love it. Nice work.
Take care. Thank you.
All right.
Hey, watch as this unusual pit crew assembles this Model T in less than 20 minutes.
You know, one of the hottest trends in the car hobby today are cruise-ins. These semi-organized car nut gatherings are popping up at drive-ins and parking lots almost every night of the week all over America. But when I heard about one in Solon, Ohio that happens every Tuesday night and draws over 700 cars, I just had to check it out.
And tonight turned out to be even bigger than expected. When word got out that we would be taping a segment at the event, there was literally a flood of cars pouring into the lot. After the exhaust fumes had cleared, there were over 2,500 cars that had showed up. At one point, local authorities had to stop cars from entering the complex because of the traffic jam created by awaiting vehicles. Cruisin the Commons was not your typical parking lot cruise-in. Oh no, the wide variety of vehicles that motored over included everything from an early 1900s electric car to a Duesenberg to monster trucks. With so many marvelous machines, I just had to do what I do best. Walk around and drool.
Oh man, it's the monster truck contingent.
That's what we are. How you doing, Dennis?
So you bring these things to cruise-ins?
Absolutely.
Probably easy finding a parking place, isn't it?
I park them pretty much anywhere we want.
don't get too much argument. This is really cool. And another one, what is this? Is this a family affair or something?
These are my uncles, and I just caught it from them and just grew on me.
Do you go to the cruise-ins too?
Yeah. Oh yeah, we try to go to a lot of local shows. And
what do you think of this one?
this one's nice. This one's nice. A lot of different vehicles, a lot of people every week. It's real nice.
It's huge.
Yeah.
Tuesday. Oh. So we just keep stepping up. They get bigger all the time, man. That is wild. But I know you've never been asked this before, but how do you get into that?
You know, you're the first person
Is that
that's asked
right?
me. I mean, no one's ever asked me how to do this, but this year I added a little bit to my truck, and it's a step that drops down.
Oh
to
yeah,
open the door.
isn't that nice? That is so nice. Man, this thing is bad to the bone. Now you take this to cruise-ins and stuff?
Yeah, we cruise laser. We appreciate all different types of vehicles, and the ones that stand out, you catch your eye a little bit more, and that's why we build them.
This stands out, I gotta tell you. Well, hey, keep cruising, man.
Thank you.
Thank you. You know, I'm just in love with this car.
You want to get in it?
Well, if I get in it, you ain't getting it back. You know, that's no, that's good.
Here, I'll give you the keys.
Oh, go, stop! I gotta take it.
I'll give you.
Now this is a replica.
Yes, it is.
And what's powering it?
It's a 351 Cleveland.
351 Cleveland.
Yeah.
And on what chassis?
Big Ford chassis, stretch out 11 more inches.
Well, you know, it looks completely authentic, but you probably don't mind driving it.
No, I love to drive it. It makes you feel nice, and it's a duplicate of the real one, but I can drive it every day.
35 Auburn Speedster, 851.
851.
Very nice.
Thank you.
I might be back for those keys. All right. Is this your car? This is cool.
Thanks.
I mean, an Opel GT. I actually
see many of them, do you?
I actually have one of them. I have
do
one.
you?
Yeah, come here.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I have one. Now I don't have all the trick ground effects that you've got.
Well, they're all from Germany.
Is that right?
Yeah, the ground effects are from Germany.
What do you have for carbs on there?
Well, they're door side draft Webers, and it's a quad 4 high output GM motor because I can't afford the parts for the original motor.
Ah, well, that's okay.
And there's a place in Springfield, Ohio that makes a bell housing to adapt a front wheel drive motor, which is a quad 4, to a T5 transmission.
Well, you know, you start putting some effects on this. I mean, it's a cute car to begin with, but you put the ground effects on, this thing looks bad.
Yeah, well, yeah, for an old car, it looks bad. Yeah, yeah. For an old car.
It's very cool.
Oh, thanks.
Keep
thanks.
it shining.
Thank you very much.
You bet, man. Well, no, Jerry, you don't see one of these every day. This is really sweet and slammed down there. What? It's an Oldsmobile, but what all's been done here?
It's a 1963 Olds. It was built by a famous person in California, Richard Zoki, who builds he's built 35 cars in the last 35 years.
Man, it is wild.
Thank you. It's been chopped 4.5 inches. Back of the fenders have been widened 9 inches. The car's been lengthened. The car's been dropped on the bottom. The grill is all handmade.
Man.
Headlights are out of a 1959 Imperial.
Well, now this is wild because you don't see many of these at cruise-ins of all places, but you drive this to all sorts of stuff, right?
I put on 13,000 miles last year.
Man.
And I put on about 4 so far this year. I go everywhere.
You go to a lot of cruise-ins?
I go cruising at least 4 or 5 nights a week. I'm 63 and I've been doing this since I'm 14.
Well, you got to respect that. Well, what do you think the thing is with cruise-ins? Why are people going to so many? I mean, this thing's huge.
Oh, this is one of the biggest ones I go to all over the country. I go all over, and this is the greatest one, especially on a Tuesday night.
On a Tuesday night?
800 to 1,000 cars every Tuesday night here.
It's insane. Why?
Well, everybody's back into old cars. It's nostalgia, you know? I haven't stopped. I've been doing this, like I said, I've been doing this now. Never stopped doing it since I'm 14 years old.
And you're going to keep going, aren't you?
I'm going to keep going until I can't walk, and then I'll just drive.
Well, maybe you can drive me around. This thing is so what do you call it?
Custom car.
Custom car. It doesn't have a name? You don't have a name?
Oh, Starstruck.
Starstruck. Oh, yes. Well, I'm starstruck. Thanks, man.
Thank you
Way
very
cool.
much.
Well, I guess there was no age limit to this event. Crank it, Dad. Ooh, listen to that kitten purr.
I gotta tell you, I have never seen anything like this. There weren't 700 cars here. There were over 1,000 cars on a Tuesday night. Is this a great hobby or what? The keys to this thing have got to be here someplace. Haha.